Hello there, my name's Tom Crandall from Gear Mashers, and today we got some really cool products in. These are by Feedback Sports, they're work stands. So this is the Sprint work stand by Feedback Sports, and this is the Feedback Sports Pro Elite. So this is more of a shop stand, and this is more of a, you might see at a race or travel stand. So we're going to be talking about this one, but I might reference the Pro Elite a little bit as well. So the Sprint stand is a fork mount stand, meaning that you have to take the front wheel off. So it'd be similar to fork mount on a roof rack or something like that, where you take the rear or front wheel off. Now the rear wheel on a roof rack would have a little attachment. With this, you're not attaching it to anything, you're just resting the bottom of the bike frame on a plastic, I call it a plastic sled, and that's it. But what's cool about it is you can pedal normally, so you can work on gears, you can work on brakes if you need to. Everything's really accessible on here, and the bike rests sort of parallel, which is nice. The front fork, there's an adjustment knob, so you can turn the adjustment knob if you need to move the bike forward or aft. And then the rear section, the sled portion, it has hex bolts. So if you needed to move that forward or backwards, you can do that as well, you know, depending on your frame, if you have a weird frame or something like that. But for a traditional road frame, this is sort of what it's going to look like. And then you have levers down here if you need to raise or lower the stand as needed, depending on your height. And then the legs they have 3 legs that fold out. And with this stand, the legs are a little shorter than the traditional shop type stand. So as far as stability goes, this isn't going to be as stable a platform as your shop stand, simply because you have wider legs. At least that's my understanding. Also, if I was really going to be trying to loosen something, maybe a part that it seized, I might want to go for a traditional shop stand over something like that, because this one's just not as stable for the bike. Now, the 2 main advantages, at least the advantages I like with this stand, is you're not attaching to a seat post or the bike frame, which means there's no chance of you breaking a seat post or breaking the frame because you over tighten the clamp. So that's a really good thing. So it's almost sort of foolproof. And of course, the ability to turn the bike 360 degrees to get whatever part you need to get to, I think that's a really cool aspect. As far as the traveling, that's another reason why you might like this stand. And then of course cost. This doesn't cost as much as the Pro Elite here, so you're going to save a little bit of money compared between the two. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down to show you what it looks like when it's fully collapsed. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the bike off. So I'm just going to release this and then just pull straight up and just sort of set the bike to the side here. And so with this one, you have a lever at the back that you unloosen, and then this sort of slides forward and then down. And then with the legs, there's another lever down here, and so you just move that and the legs collapse. And that's it. Now, the one thing I noticed, and I'm not sure, maybe I'm doing something wrong, is this sort of is loose and could easily just sort of bang here as you're walking. So it would be nice to have something hold on to it, maybe a strap or something like that, so it doesn't bang. I don't see anywhere where you can actually lock it out. And it also can slide up and down. Let's see if I can lower this anymore. Oh, okay, yeah. So here we go. So that's fully collapsed, which is pretty small. And so let me do the same thing with this guy. So the way this guy works is I'm going to just unscrew this over here, screw it back in. And then down here I have lever. Just bring it in. Maybe I need to unscrew this a little bit first. Collapse these, lock this, and screw it in. I think that's about as far as it goes. Okay. So, comparing the two, so here's the shop one, and then here's the one, the Sprint. So we got the Pro Elite here. So that's the size difference. This is going to be a little wider. This is going to be taller. So obviously you're going to save a little bit of room if you're using this in a car or something like that. But there's really not that much difference between the two. So again, if you like to have your bike spin around and stuff like that, maybe you want this one. Otherwise, I'd go with the shop one. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel by clicking below here. That helps me get products like this in. Also, check out the website gearmasters.com. I have an article, actually a pretty in-depth article on work stands that I think you'll like. I'll put that in the description. And thanks so much. Have a great day.